I have tried to record this video about 6 times. So this is going to be it. No matter what, I'm just going to record it and post it. I wanted to make sure it was done on today. And it's almost midnight, so the day is almost over. But today is my person's birthday. He passed away 4 years ago. I have been in mourning, and every time I record and try to talk about anything, I would kind of get emotional, and when I mention him, start crying. I'm not trying to record myself crying. I'm not there yet I don't even have an audience, but I'm not there yet to do this with complete strangers, whoever may see it. I'm not here for, comfort and support. Not to be rude about it, but from random people that I don't know, because not everybody is good for you in that manner. Anywho, so yeah, he's been gone for 4 years, and every time I would record a video, I would start crying. So I just deleted the video and never posted it. He was very supportive. He was helping me to navigate, how to work with YouTube and all of that, which I still don't know because I can't edit videos or do all the things. Got to try to figure that out on my own now. But he was very supportive, and he wouldn't want me to stop, especially not on that account, to where I'm just like not recording or not posting because I start crying. I'm human, it's a thing. It's an emotion that we all experience. So the initial thought for me, sorry, I'm sweaty, I'm at work, I'm working hard, but the initial thought for me to record and make videos on YouTube was, I think, probably before I even knew how this was on YouTube. I was watching a movie by myself way back, and I talked to the TV, and I'm talking and yelling and girl, don't go in that room, or whatever the case, I don't know. And I just thought, if anybody saw me right now talking to this TV, they would think I'm a crazy person. And then later on in a few years, there was an actual TV show where people were watching people watch TV or watching movies. And then it was, a thing on YouTube where other people watch movies. And I was like, wow, could have been me. But I hadn't even made the decision then to record and post on YouTube. When I actually recorded my first video, it was on the tail end of the first round of COVID, and I was packing up my apartment to move. I was in a weird headspace, I guess a weird space period, because the pandemic really took a toll on a lot of us, most of us. I was an essential worker. I didn't get a break. I didn't get, time off. I did actually get COVID, and I had 10 days, and I was back to work, dressed in all the gear, and working on a COVID floor, and it was a lot to deal with. I didn't get the perks and the kickbacks. I think I got a couple gas cards and sandwiches from Jersey Mike's for being a healthcare hero. Thank you, Jersey Mike's, but it wasn't, it took a great toll on people. And so at the tail end of that, I needed to get out of that circumstance. It was not a bad situation, as far as, where I lived or how I lived or anything like that. It was just, I needed something different. So I packed up my apartment, sold some things, gave some things away, and made my way to Texas. So my thinking at that point was, I'll document this journey of moving to a new place, a place I'd never thought about, because Texas existed and that was fine. I had no desire to live in Texas. I had never even thought about, oh, let me go visit Texas. Like, there was nothing about Texas that spoke to me. It was not, it was just, it just happened. So that was my intention when I actually first posted the video, that this is going to be a new journey. We'll get to Texas and record the things and post the things and just kind of build on that, because it'll be a new life, a fresh start. I got here and Texas is weird. Texas is just its own planet, and the people here are weird. They're weird. And that's just, how my experience has been. I've lived in a couple other states, and I've kind of made, friends in different places. Like, I would go places and go to dinners, brunch, whatever, hang out with people from work. We would have, each other's phone numbers and talk on the phone or whatever the case, go get our nails done, do things like that. Small things, nothing major. I've had game nights at my house, you know, just entertaining and having fun and just having friendships. Since I've been in Texas, I've been at my job. I just made 3 years at this job, and then my other job, I've been there 4 years. I do have a couple people's phone numbers, but not for like, hey girl, let's go grab some lunch, or hey, let's go shopping, or there's a concert, let's hang out. There's been one girl that I hung out with, I want to say maybe twice. Nope, I take that back. It's two ladies that I've hung out with like twice each. And other than that, I don't talk to anybody. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. All I do is work and try to sleep. I haven't even been watching my shows. Like, I have a list of stuff that I haven't even started yet. And that was another thing, because I'm like, I really get into my shows. Like the whole Scandal era, the Bridgerton, watching in real time and commenting and going in and doing all the things and coming back the next day with your reviews. Like, I always have things. I always have comments and concerns and, oh, this and this, but I didn't get, and it's not too late, because things are still on TV, or I can just rewatch something old and get into reviews or commentaries or whatever. But I haven't been watching my shows like regularly enough to do what I want to do with it. So right now I'm still kind of all over the place. Texas is weird, and I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get out of Texas and figure out the next step, because I don't think, like, okay, so when I got here, there was no actual goal. I like to set a goal and, work toward it, but there was no actual goal. I was literally at my wit's end. I was about to lose my marbles on the tail end of the pandemic. I needed something to change. So packed it up and moved to Texas. And again, that didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. So I sorry. So with that, I didn't keep up with recording videos and doing all the things. Then I just bought a new Cricut. I was gonna learn how to use my Cricut and make things and craft things and whatever. I'm not necessarily the crafty type, but I want to figure out the Cricut and do things. All of this was just new and exciting, and then I got to doing none of it. Like, I made a couple things, but nothing I need to show anybody. So I just kind of want to get back to it and figure out my lane, I guess. I watch a lot of people on TikTok, and now everybody's lane is changing, and I feel there is a shift, and things are just happening. So like I said, I lost my person 4 years ago, and then I had another friend that was going to kind of step in and assist me and help me figure out how to um, do the whole YouTube thing, do the internet thing, and that friend, I just recently got confirmation that he as well passed away. So I have been grieving and mourning and just losing people I actually care about. So that sucks. And I don't want to document my grief. I don't want to get online and start crying. Like, the internet is not a safe space. And I know that. I do have a very close family. I love my family. Outside of my family, I don't really have much by the way of friends. It's too many rules. Y'all are too much for me. I'm exhausted. I can't keep up with all the things. I have to look a certain way, talk a certain way to be friends with. I don't like it. But that's another conversation for another day. So I just want to kind of get back into the habit of following up on things that I want to do for myself. Because life is lifing, and why not, you know? So I don't really have any specific direction that I'm going right now, but I'll be posting something. Hope you're watching. Bye.